Hi, I'm John Cena, famous wrestler and actor. You probably know me from my work on the Marine movies. But today, I'm going to show you how to build a box. The first thing you're going to need is a drill with one of these. And then the second thing we're gonna need is another drill with one of these. The third thing we're gonna need is a big old box of screws. And you can just dump this out wherever. We'll also need our pieces of our box. I'm not gonna show you how to cut because I already did that. So we need all four of the sides of the boxes because they have four sides, the top, the bottom, the other side, and the other side. And then we're also gonna need the back. I'm John Cena. We're also gonna need a tape measure. I don't really like this one, so we're gonna get enough. We're gonna use this tape measure. A John Cena favorite, sponsored by John Cena. Me. I'm John Cena. All right, we've got everything we need. Let's get to it. So what we want to do, you may have noticed I put my trademark long hair up into a bun. And the reason I do this is because in your everyday workshop, there are many hazards, and I don't want my hair in my eyeballs or in the machines. So what we want to do is take our tape measure and measure, remember, and figure out what box we need. Oh, you also have your lists, your boxes. And oops. So this one is 12 3/8, so we need a 24 by 36.5 back. So easy to find. Well, like I said, easy to find. All right. Make sure we don't fuck it up. We would have fucked it up because this box gets shelves. And so we have to put the shelf holes. We're gonna do a different box. Ooh, mahogany. So we're just gonna lay it out now. Some of you may be wondering, John Cena, where'd you learn to build boxes? And the answer to that is right here. Well, John Cena, I thought you were a professional wrestler and actor in the critically acclaimed Marine movies. Well, you'd be right, kids at home and adults, people of all ages and genders, identities. You were right, I am. And I learned this because I wanted to build things. And I said, you know what? What better to build than a bunch of dang old boxes? All right, so what we're doing here is lining it up so that the mahogany is flush with each other, which means that it's flush. And then we're just gonna go ahead and drill right in here and hope that, perfect. I'll take one of these guys, give it a little. All right, so it's only just like a little fucked up, which is good. You want it to be kind of wrong, just a little bit, so that you have an excuse to use your mallet. We're just gonna knock it right, perfect. Good enough for me. Whatever. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw a couple more holes in here. Great, and if you're following along at home, great job, you're doing wonderful. One thing that people don't know about me, John Cena, I actually have psychic powers that allow me to observe those that are observing me. And I can do that to as many people that are observing. So the whole world, really. That's pretty good. All right, we have our first corner. So we're gonna do that exact same thing on the other side here. Jesus, oh God. And let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments how your project is going. I want to hear from all of my fans, whether you're from my time in the ring or from my appearances on screen. You should check out my movie Daddy's Home 2. It's gonna be a great family experience. Check it out, guys. I think I had a movie called Cock Blockers, probably also a great family movie. I think the Marine movies are what I'm most proud of as an accomplished, respectable actor. Those are probably available somewhere. You can pirate them online on most pirating websites. They don't make it. You could actually probably find it at a Dollar General. Near the front, there's always those dollar movies. So check it out. Yeah, so this side is so far not coming along as well as the first one, which is not good. But the world's not over yet. Alright guys, we've got 3 out of our 4 sides of our box all done. Wow, that is shitty. Go and find the best face to go on the inside of the box. Pick a side, left or right. Go ahead and vote in the comments. Alright, left it is. The one thing you don't really need to make sure of at all is that it's square, that the angles on this are all a perfect square so that when we install it, it fits. But you don't need to worry about that because that's the back's job. Oh, and so when hammering on the face, we use another piece of edge banding. This is white oak. It's a harder, heavier material, so this will take the brunt of the force in case we leave any marks. It's not going to be on our fine finished mahogany. And if you're following along at home and you're a little behind or lost, catch up. Pay attention. It's not my job to keep you on task. Yep, that's a good hole. I get a lot of questions being John Cena, famous wrestler and actor, and probably the most common one is, where do you live, John? Well, I figured this could be a good time to just tell everyone my home address. 215, you writing this down? 215 Northeast Oak Street, Los Angeles, Nevada. People always assume that I'm talking about Los Angeles, California, but no, I love the arid, dry, sweltering heat of Nevada. That hole is bad. I mean, it's a good hole. All holes are good. So I'm thinking on my next video, I'll have a little Q&A. So if you've got any questions for me, John Cena, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll make a list and sort of go through them the next time I give you guys a little tutorial. All right, there we go. We've got our 4 sides to our box now. The faces are all a little rough, but we'll get to sanding those eventually, sometime probably. Let's flip it over. We're gonna grab our back here. Go ahead and throw that, or find the best side. They look the same, so this is how we're gonna make sure our box is square, by not really checking it and just sort of assuming that that John Cena, myself, and you, the viewers at home, cut this back piece perfectly. Hop right up here, line up the corners there, get the back flush. See how it's feeling to rest. It's feeling pretty good. So when you're doing the corner, you always want to go in maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the side, or this 3/4 plywood will split. So make sure you're going in a bit. Oh, and make sure you're going straight down. If you go at an angle, there's a chance that you're going to break through on the inside of the box, and that ruins the whole thing. So when you're driving your screws, and when it makes that noise, that rather than just the, it means that it's impact driving it. So that's when you know that you're really grabbing a hold, and you only need to do that a couple more times once you get there, just to make sure that it's going on tight. And this drill bit that we're using has a special countersink, because the screws have this, where's the fucking, that little sort of angle to the top of them. And so what a countersink is that the bit has this little part that countersinks the hole. So it drills that so that the screw can be flush with the face. You probably can't see, there's a little bulge here. So that means that the screw is pointing towards this face, which is honestly fine, because as long as it's not bulging on the inside, that's all we really fucking care about. Whatever, dude. Whatever. We kind of fucking suck at this, don't we? I'm over it. What you may have been noticing is that a lot of this is just sort of hoping that you don't fuck it up, which is fine. Alrighty, guys. Just check all of our seams here. We didn't break through, or we're not bulging too much on any one side. Feels good, guys. Great job. Hey, and thanks for following along at home. This has been John Cena with box building. How do I do this?